What's going on, everybody? It's your man Ken Vision. I am in the studio with my man JG. How you doing, JG?
I am doing well, brother. What's going on with you,
man? I can't call it, man. You know, just in here, about to get it going on with you and all that. Shit, let's jump into these questions, man. What motivates you when it's time to create a project?
I'm real big on energy. I'm motivated by the music that I hear, the things that inspire me once it's time to create. So whether it's production or conversations with my boys or my family, ideas just hit me and it just starts flowing. So I'm motivated by a lot of things. I often look at where I'm at in my life, and that drives me a lot to help me create. I want to make sure that I'm showing up the same way, an authentic way in my music. I don't want it to be fabricated or put on this persona. So I'm motivated by true life, real life events each time it's time to create. Yeah.
No, so when you do though, when you do create, when something comes to mind, do you come right here in the studio right away, or do you jot notes and go from there, or?
Oh man, voice memos are my best friend.
Okay.
I'm always doing voice memos all day long. If I showed you my phone, I'm sure it's thousands of voice memos in there of just ideas, whether it's cadences, lyrics, just ideas, video ideas, the Run by Kim, just all different type of things. I live and die by voice memos for sure.
Okay, yeah. All right, cool. So what's the process normally like? Is it consistent, or does it change as you're starting your projects?
Yeah, man.
Is it like do you have a format?
It kind of changes every time, weirdly. Like I said, I'm motivated by the different, whether it's production that I'm hearing or conversations that I'm having. But most of the time I always kind of sit down and like carefully plot and think about what do I want this project to be about, right? Like what is the theme? What do I want to say? Where am I at in my life? What am I going through? What is the message that I want to put out there to the world that I can potentially help somebody else who's going through the same thing? Mm-hmm. So it kind of starts with that. And then I often, it goes from there, whether I'm looking for production, I'm receiving beats from producers that I have relationships with. The music, once I start hearing the production and like I said, having those conversations, it's on from there.
It's on from there, yeah.
I actually try to work with a new artist. Like, that's a goal of mine, to work with at least one new artist every time. Every time is, once it's time to do a project, I want to work with somebody new if possible, because I'm really big on relationships, right? Like building relationships, making sure they're authentic, making sure you actually vibe with that person on a real level, make sure that, y'all on the same wave in terms of music, so y'all can actually create something dope together that feels real. But no, man, I'm always hunting, honestly, looking online, going through, people that I know that are dope, that I've worked with in the past. Hey, I'm looking for a female artist from here, or I'm looking for a Southern artist or a West Coast artist, or I heard this person on your project last year. They super dope. Like, what's their Instagram or whatever, stuff like that. But I think that's the producer in me, man. The producer in me, the songwriter in me. To be able to mesh and put these records together, super important to me, to always try to branch out, work with new people, and like I said, build those relationships so we can, get together and create something dope. Oh man, I'm in a very interesting part or period in my life, right? Like, I just turned 31. So now I'm in my 30s, right? New decade of life, and I feel like in my personal life, like my energy and the things that I pay attention to is shifting, right? Like, I'm pivoting to creating a family, building my family. I'm pivoting towards making like just more not creative, but more mature content, I guess. Like, and this project is an embodiment of that. Like, going through a lot of interesting personal relationships that I talk about on this album. There's a lot of highs and a lot of lows that I've experienced in the last year, and you'll hear all of that on the project. But yeah, man, this project is a testament of where I am today. Like I said, highs are the highs, personal life, Just got engaged. Just got a new crib. Feel like I'm making the best music I've ever made. I'm in a good spot mentally, emotionally, but there's also some lows, right, where you got those relationships that are, they took a turn for the worse in a sense, and some things you never imagined and you never could anticipate that you would be in this place with this person, and now you're here. So how do you bounce back, right? Like how do you move forward? So you'll hear me talking about that on the project as well. But yeah, man, I'm just in a very interesting spot. Like I said, looking forward to, again, continuing to build my legacy, continuing to leave my imprint on the world, and whether that's through music or through personal relationships, getting to connect with the people, with the fans, the supporters. I just want to make sure that I'm doing it the right way. So yeah, man, I'm always in a constant, I guess, competition with myself, right? Like I make sure I'm comparing myself to me each and every year and trying to one up myself. So I'm eternally motivated. I'm big on, where I stand in my personal life and where I stand in my career. I just want to make sure I'm one up in myself and continuing to accomplish goals. So continuing to do things that I've never done before, continuing to just elevate and grow. And I love this, man. I genuinely love creating music. I genuinely love being expressive in this way. So the day that I stop having fun with it is the day that I'll stop doing it. But I love it, man, genuinely. So we gonna keep going.
Dope.
Yeah.
All right, so I got one more for you. What would you say separates you from all the other artists?
Oh man, I think what separates me from other artists is just having a unique style and sound. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree, you do have that.
yeah, having a unique presence to a record. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just being myself through my music. Again, going back to what I was just saying, and just expressing myself this way and showing up in an authentic way, to not come off and trying to impress people and have this persona of I'm this or I'm that, but like truly being myself and showing up that way, whether it's on features, whether it's through my projects, whether it's through collaborations with other people. I just want to make sure that I'm showing up me, and that's what separates me. There's only one JG, you know what I mean? So make sure you coming with it every time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. We'll pick up downstairs.
That's dope. Yeah. It look good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like you're home, but it also looks put together.
Yeah, for sure. That's dope.